they should bring back Torchwood. So, with your career as an actor, is there anything you would have liked to gone back and done differently?
No. Nope. I never regret. I never live my life in fear or regret, and I never, it's the way that I've kind of grown up, and if I have done something that's wrong, or I've made a mistake, I learn from it, and I take it on board, I acknowledge it, and I move forward with it, and if it's something that keeps jumping up and biting me in the butt, then you just have to deal with it. That's what life's about. There's no point in saying, I wish I could have changed that, because you've already done it. Now, if I was, what people don't really know is I actually can time travel. So I go back in time and I fix everything. No, I don't regret, I don't worry about what I've done. I live my life to the fullest and I enjoy every moment of it. And if I do something that maybe someone goes, ooh, that's wrong, to you.
Question?
Hi, John.
Hi.
I was wondering if you'd be willing to sing the Doctor Who theme song with me?
Sure. Yeah, okay, ready? One, you gonna come up here? She can do it from there. Oh, come on up, Em, come on. That was the classic one, by the way. Easiest one to sing. Yes.
Hi.
Hi, Captain.
I met you earlier.
I know you did.
First of all, I just want to thank you because Captain Jack and Yanto, like as a queer teen, Captain Jack and Yanto were the first gay couple I ever saw that were actually happy and
Yes.
not bullied for who they were.
Yep.
But I want to ask you, how do you feel knowing the amount of love that there is for Janto, as we called it, and how you feel knowing how much love there is for you and how much they want you to come back?
Ooh, well, I think I'm overwhelmed by it all the time. I think it's phenomenal. When I started in the business 25 years ago, I never thought that I would be this iconic sci-fi hero, and that was a dream when I was a kid to be something like that, as I was playing with my Mego action figures, or I was playing with, my Marvel figures or DC figures, or even, I watched Doctor Who myself. So when I became part of that team, that was a total dream come true for me. And the fact that I've become kind of iconic is just totally amazing. Now, the fact that fans want the show back, I think that's great. I love it, but it's not up to me. I was the actor who played the role, which was written, with me in mind and all the stuff, the way I behave and everything like that. But it's up to Russell T. Davies, and it's also up to the BBC. Now, off that, personally, I think BBC America should buy the Torchwood rights and make it themselves. Because as you know, there's a huge audience for it out there, and as I see it all the time, but unfortunately, if they did it, I'm now contracted to the CW and Warner Brothers, so they kind of lost me. But I put up a good fight to be back, because if they ever asked me to be Captain Jack again, hell yes, I'd do it at the drop of a hat. Yes?
Hi, John.
Hello.
As Yanto.
As who?
Yanto.
Yes?
I wanted to know if you, Captain Jack, could go back in time and change anything about Children of Earth. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. The ending of the third episode?
Yeah?
You could go back and change
You're
it.
not gonna like my answer.
Okay.
I wouldn't change it.
Okay.
Because I'm not a writer in the show. And it's not my job. I'm the actor who is to come on screen, and whatever they hand you, it's not my right to complain about what they're doing with the characters. And also what you have to remember, and that's again, the pour of emotion and the outcome that was for Yanto was amazing. And that showed how much Gareth had made an impact with people and how much we had made that impact. But we were a drama. And dramas have to change, because if dramas don't change, they get boring and they get canceled. And what it did was it upset everybody, but a lot of people still watched. You were angry, but you're like, I can't turn it off! So I wouldn't change it, but I understand and I get it that everybody was upset, because even I were upset. In fact, the day we filmed the sequence where Jack and Yanto are, many people don't know this, but Jack and Yanto are in the morgue laying on the ground, right? And Gwen comes in and she's devastated because she knows Jack's gonna come back to life. So she pulls back, and first of all, I set up with the camera crew. I said, don't tell her. They said, what? I said, just when she pulls it back. So she pulled it back, and I had a little mustache on. I was like, so what do you want to talk about now? She's trying to cry, and she's like, you bastard. But if you go back and watch that sequence again, we are actually, Eve and I are gutted. That's real raw emotion. That's real emotion. That's not acting emotion. It's just real, because we were sad to see him go. But I asked them specifically to put me under the cover with the number 13, which is my lucky number. My mother was born on Friday the 13th. And I wanted Yanto put in number 11, which is the day I was born. So there's those personal kind of connections in there that really meant a lot to me, that, you guys now but go back and watch it and you see both Eve and I just sitting crying over them. And then, Gareth did stuff to us too. He was like that. So, yes.
What do you think would happen in a duel between Malcolm Merlin and Captain Jack?
They'd have a really good fight, and they would punch the crap out of each other, and then Jack would pin him down and make out with them.